Have you ever felt lost, or maybe even to the point of fearful, anxious, because you can't have a clear picture of what the future is going to hold? I have found that it's very easy to get caught up in the story that all of a sudden we don't know what's going to happen. And yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us that only He knows the future. And so in fact, it's always been unclear what the future holds. And we've just been in this illusion that we could see what was going to happen next. And so when we can't see what's going to happen next, we've become fearful or worried or concerned about what that is. And I think now more than ever, we're struggling with the unknowns of the future. If there's anything that we've come to understand from this situation with the COVID and everything that's happening globally with restrictions and lockdowns and all these things where life has changed so much in such a short period of time, it's shown us that anything can happen at any time. So how do we navigate that? How do we actually live with the uncertainty that we just don't know what's going to happen next? Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us all of the clues that we need in the Quran. He has taught us that He will never burden us with more than we can bear. So in other words, whatever it is that's going to come, we're going to be fine. We're going to know what to do in the moment. No point stressing about it, worrying about it, or playing out in your mind over and over again what that's going to be, because in reality, we just don't know what that is going to be. We don't have a clue. So trust that it will be something that we will know how to navigate, because Allah said He will not burden us with more than we can bear. That's where the tawakkul comes in. That tawakkul, understanding that it's going to be okay no matter what. So what do we do when we have this difficult thinking going on of what's going to happen next? Well, Allah's given us that clue in the Quran too. He says, in the remembrance of Allah, the hearts find rest. So if your heart is not finding rest, if your mind is not finding rest, then turn back to Allah and look at how Allah fits into the picture. How Allah fits into the picture is the answer. The minute we see that, we will find our heart at rest. Because again, we will return back to our natural, innate state of tawakkul. The tawakkul we were born with. There were many times, and I have moments even every single week, where I get stuck in that thinking. In fact, the other night, I had a night where my brain would not go to sleep. Every time I was just starting to rest, another thought would pop up about, oh, what about this? What about that? And I really did not get a good night's sleep. What did I do about that? Like, how do you manage that? How do you navigate that? Well, the first thing to understand is there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong that we have these moments. We're human beings, and that's how our human experience works. I got a visitor. Yeah, there, he's gone now. You just saw the tail, right? And so that night, or when I have those moments, it's about not getting into judgment, not overthinking, just understanding, okay, I'm having one of those moments. And remembering, Allah's got this. Everything's going to unfold according to His plan. I don't need to spend my night awake planning, figuring things out. And every time the thinking would rise, I would remember that, and the thinking would settle. And then it would rise, it would settle. Eventually I found myself asleep, and the next thing I knew, it was Fajr time to get up in the morning. Alhamdulillah. So I think where we tend to get stuck with all of this is when we try to fix it, when we feel like there's something wrong with us because we're experiencing that or feeling that way, and that there's something we need to do to fix it. There's nothing you need to do. You are in fact okay. You are in fact experiencing life as a human being and having a human experience, and it's all good. And if you'd like to learn more about your human experience, if you'd like to learn more about how we help you understand that so you can live a life confidently, compassionately for those around you, compassionately for yourself as well, alhamdulillah, but mainly with that sense of inner calm that comes through the remembrance of Allah, having that strong relationship with Allah, then type that you're interested below this video and we will let you know how you can learn more from us at Back to the Fitrah Mentoring Academy, inshallah. I look forward to seeing you in there. Type I'm interested below. Make sure you like and share this video with as many people as possible who could benefit from it, and inshallah I will see you in the next video very soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before you go, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Back to the Fitrah Mentoring Academy channel. We've got more coming. Don't want you to miss a thing. Assalamu alaikum.